on, you guys? It's your boy Alex West Collects here, bringing you another rendition of FixUp City. With it being the 40th anniversary of Hulkamania, I figured it'd be fun and fitting to do a FixUp video for a bunch of different Hulk Hogan figures that I do have in my collection. So I have these already as is. I have multiple, so I kind of want to plus them up and do something a little different just to have some differentiation on my shelf. Some are going to be a little bit of simpler fix-ups, maybe head swaps or accessory swaps, with others being a little more complex, doing some different torso swaps to really get some different looks for Hulk Hogan. And 40 years, what an honor it is to celebrate it with the man himself and just have some fun figures and some fun times of bringing some good content here. So I'm going to go through each figure and give you a rough idea of what I'm thinking. That could change as this video goes, but let's start off with this Monday Night Wars Elite. So if you guys are following me on Instagram, I did put up a little picture of him in the Terminator shirt and then the plain, like, classic NWO shirt, asking what people would like. Some people got really extreme about it and were saying, oh, he never wore that, you shouldn't do it. And it's just like, guys, I'm just having fun with figures here. I have two of them. I don't think it makes sense to keep them both displayed with the same look. Hollywood definitely wore the black tights with the black cowboy boots early on, even before he got the beard at some point. So I definitely do remember him wearing that Terminator shirt a lot with that look. He also did have like that airbrushed NWO shirt before they actually went to their official logo. So the poll I went with, a lot of people were saying the Terminator shirt. So we'll do both to give you some ideas and differentiation here. And you guys can let me know down in the comments what you like better. But again, that's something very simple, just to have something different. Like, I have them displayed as is. I don't feel like it makes sense to have two displayed the same way. For Hollywood, same thing. I'm debating whether I want to swap the boots with the WrestleMania 18 Elite to have white boots. I don't know, that's probably not accurate attire, maybe more fantasy, but I definitely do want to get an NWO tearaway shirt on him, some white sunglasses, and maybe even a white weight belt to kind of get a different look for this Hollywood Hogan. Of course, he already does have the NWO Championship belt with it. For the Hulk Still Rules from the 40th Anniversary 3-pack, I definitely want to swap out the shirt and the boots with the Elite 91. So the Elite 91 came with that rubber shirt. I do have, I think I'm going to use maybe an Ultimate 13 Hulkamania tearaway shirt, because I know he wore a lot of times. He wore the yellow bandana with that red Hulkamania shirt with the tie-dye and the red boots. I already did throw on a knee brace on here to kind of plus them up. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm not sure which sunglasses I'm going with, whether it'll be the yellow or the red. I'm leaning towards the red, but we'll see as we get on with the fix-up. We also do have the 80s Hogan from the 40th Anniversary 3-pack here. And I'm thinking I'm just swapping this head on an Ultimate with the classic, red and yellow trunks and knee pads on there, just to kind of have a different look. I'll be honest, I'm not the craziest about the blue. I get why Mattel did. I really wish this was just a classic color, especially for the 3-pack, but I'm going to swap this head on an Ultimate and kind of use that as a display. Some more different ideas. I do have a few Ultimate 13 Hulk Hogan figures here as I drop the stand back there. So I'm thinking with one, obviously I'm going to swap the head on here, right? Another idea is I'm going to take the Legends 21 head and I'm going to throw it on one of these Ultimates. And what I'm thinking is, if you guys ever watch some of those footage of Hulk when he was a heel, he definitely had the white singlet look, which we do have here. I'll bring him up real close. But there was a time where he wore the yellow trunks with some black knee pads on and the yellow boots. And I think he even had an elbow pad. I'm not sure if I'm going to go with that route. Maybe I'm just going to stick with the knee pad. And I'm going to throw this cape on there with this head to kind of give a different look of this early kind of heel run Hogan. I'm going to utilize the same body. Once I take the head, I'm going to swap on the Ultimate. But I'm going to use another Ultimate body, which I'll be totally honest with you guys, I do not do torso swaps at all. I'm sending it to my boy Mania Figs, who is going to swap out the torso and put it on an Ultimate body, or, other way around, sorry. The actual lower legs will have the Ultimate torso. So I will have a Hulk Hogan here with the white trunks, the white knee pads, and the white boots. Debating which head. I'm leaning towards a smiling head. Thinking using this bandana. I'm going to use probably this championship belt from the 3-pack, and I think I'm probably gonna go with that stretchy Hulkamania shirt. I know he had the American made shirt at times, but the only one I have in my collection is from the Storm Collectibles, and I would really like to keep that together, so I'm leaning towards the red for that. And another one I think you guys will enjoy, same swap. We're gonna throw the Ultimate torso on the Legends 21 for the white trunks. And we're going to swap on some red boots. If you guys know where I'm going, we are going to do a custom Ultimate Edition Thunder Lips. I do have the accessories from the Jax figure. Very lucky I kept that because that figure is really expensive on the secondary market. So we're going to go through each of these one by one, probably starting with some of the quicker, easier fix-ups that a lot of people can do at home all the way till the end with the torso swap. So stay tuned. So for our very first fix-up here, very simple. Here is the NWO Terminator shirt. So I did grab this from Threadhead Custom Clothing if you guys are curious as to where I got it. I love the look of this. I do have the original. So like I said, I do have two in my collection. You can see, not a crazy swap. I added the spray paint can. I personally remember him like attacking like the Four Horsemen and spray painting Ric Flair's hair and on his back with the spray can. I definitely do remember him wearing the cowboy boots and the black tights. So just a fun rendition. I also do have this Ultimate Edition Hollywood Hogan NWO shirt. I think I'm going to go with the Terminator. I'll be totally honest with you guys, only because this isn't as accurate as to what he was wearing at the time. It was more like a cutoff kind of shorter shirt with the NWO kind of like spray painted or airbrushed on there. But here's the look of this Monday Night Wars Elite Hollywood Hogan with the Terminator shirt. And here's that same figure with the Ultimate Edition Tearaway NWO shirt. I'll be honest with you guys, I actually do think this looks pretty good if you guys wanted to go there out, but I'm going to go with the Terminator shirt to complete this look. But let me know down in the comments below, which shirt do you like better for this Hollywood Hogan here? Here's another simple, easy swap for you guys. So on the left, we have the original look of the Hulkamania 40th Anniversary 3-pack Hollywood Hogan. What I did here, I changed up just a little bit. I obviously both have the NWA Championship belt, which was an added bonus. I swapped out the glasses, if you guys can see the white versus the silver. The t-shirt is different. We're using the Ultimate Edition Tearaway NWO shirt. Swapped out the weight belt for the white Hollywood on this figure as well. But I also did go ahead and swap out the gloved hands to give him a different look. You remember, he does come with the cut-off finger gloves here with the 3-pack version. So something to change it up, I went with the actual full gloves from the Ultimate Edition Hollywood Hogan. Moving on to something that's a little more involved, not as crazy, but still involved a few different part swaps. So we do have the original version here of the 3-pack with the Hulk Still Rules. And on the right, so what I did was I swapped out the shirt. If you guys can see, I will remove the boa and the Heavyweight Championship belt, the Undisputed Championship belt. You guys can see what it looks like with this red Hulkamania shirt. This is from the Ultimate Edition Series 13. I kept the same weight belt on there for the Hollywood Hogan, but I did swap out the boots. As you guys can see, he does have the red boots versus the yellow ones that come on him. He does have the same knee brace that I did add. And I also went ahead and added the wristbands from the Amazon Fan Takeover Hulk Hogan here to give him a little more pop of that yellow. And I absolutely love the way this looks. And if you guys were curious, I know some people may like the red bandana. We can try that on here too. If you guys want to look at the red bandana on this figure, I feel like plenty of options. I honestly believe the next greatest hits figure that's coming out that's supposed to be Hulk Hogan. I think it's the Elite 91 that's going to have this updated torso and skin tone, but we'll wait and see on that. But until then, I do have a plus up version here using the 40th Anniversary 3-pack figure. Another simple swap here. So I took the Ultimate Edition Series 13. I swapped the head from the 80s 3-pack version here. Took the belt as well as this tearaway shirt here to have something a little different. You can see the stretchy version of this shirt versus the tearaway that came with the 80s Hulk Hogan from the 3-pack. And you can see how he looks with the yellow boots versus the blue boots to kind of plus it up. Again, something I think just looks really nice and very simple and easy to do. Here's where more of the fun stuff kind of starts, something very new and fresh. So I did take the Ultimate Edition Series 13 Hulk Hogan. I swapped the head out with the Legends 21. If you guys can't see, I did swap out the knee pads. He does have the black knee pads versus the red. And I did take the cape from that version of the Legends 21 figure and threw it on this Ultimate figure. This looks so good. You can pair him with Classy Freddie Blassie. This is an accurate look. There are times where he even wore, I believe on his right arm, a black elbow pad, but opted to stay away from it. I feel like it just would look a little weird on these big bulky arms, but I'm really liking the look of this. Something very clean and another version of Hulk Hogan from his early days. This one I can't take credit for, so I did have the idea in my head, but huge shout out to my buddy Mania Figs on Instagram. Go ahead and check him out. He helped me out with a torso swap. So what we essentially did is we took this figure, we swapped out the lower body on an Ultimate Edition Series 13 Hulk. This shirt is from the 3-pack, that 80s version with a stretchy material. I believe the bandana is from a WrestleMania Basic. It fits on there like a glove with the same championship belt that came from the Hulkamania 40th Anniversary 3-pack. I did go a step above, and I even swapped out the boots. I had some extra from the Coliseum Collections Hulk Hogan figure, the white boots with the toe articulation added on there. Look how clean this looks. Absolutely love it. Again, shout out to ManiaFix. Go give him a follow on Instagram. I was debating whether to go with the American-made shirt. I just didn't have one that, you know, kind of fit. I didn't really want to sacrifice any of my Storm Collectibles versions. Maybe I'll grab one off of Threadhead, but I just feel like we have an official Mattel Hulkamania shirt here. Why not use it? If you guys want to get a quick zoom in on this bad boy. We're going to remove the gear off so you can get a better look at how clean this looks, but I am loving how this entrance gear all looks on this Hulk Hogan Ultimate. Here he is with the t-shirt and the belt removed, and that just looks so clean. If you guys want to remove the bandana, get a better look, but I'm sure we'll get this version from Mattel at some point. Whether it'll be an Ultimate, I don't know, but I figured while we have the opportunity, I have the parts, let's just go ahead and make it happen. This just looks so good. I definitely plan on keeping the entrance gear on him, but look how clean and how nice that white attire looks. It just really pops. The last fix-up I have for you guys today is probably my favorite. We have the Ultimate Male Thunderlips in Ultimate Edition form. I absolutely love how this came out. So same formula as the last Ultimate Hogan. We took the Legends 21 figure, swapped it with an Ultimate Edition Series 13. So he will have the white trunks on underneath here, as well as these red boots that came with Big John stud. They fit on there perfectly. They do not mess with the height or scale at all. I removed the knee pads. If you guys do remember, he did not have knee pads when he fought Rocky in WrestleMania 3. The actual cape is from a Jax figure, as well as this hat. You guys can see it does fit him pretty well. We'll bring him in real close. With the Legends 21 head, I feel like it is the perfect look for a pissed off Thunderlips. Take a look at the back of this cape. It looks really nice. The Ultimate Male. And this just comes right off. We'll get a better look at this figure with the accessories removed. So this belt actually is an Elite 100 Stone Cold Steve Austin. If you guys are seeing that, I believe it was the television championship belt or whatever it was. I just feel like there was only so many red straps I could find. I was like, hey, this one just came out. So I actually purchased a stunning Steve Austin to use the belt on my Thunderlips. And I feel like it fits him perfectly. It maybe not 100% accurate, but look how clean this figure looks. Again, ManiaFix did a great job swapping out this torso, and I love how this came out. Now that I did this, I'm sure our San Diego Comic-Con exclusive will be Rocky and Thunderlips 2-pack, right? But it just looks so clean. Look at that head on this body. The white and the red just pop really nice. Absolutely love this Thunderlips. Highly recommend you guys doing this. It was pretty easy to do if you can torso swap, which unfortunately I cannot, but thankfully I do have some good buddies who help me out. Here's one last look at all these custom fix-ups that we put together. So we'll kind of pull them out a little bit one by one. We have the Hulk Still Rules. We have Thunderlips. We have Hulk Hogan in the white attire. We have the Evil Debut Hulk with the purple cape. This just turned out so awesome. As well as the simple head swap from the Hulkamania 3-pack. That looks so nice and clean. To the easiest, simplest swaps of just putting on a t-shirt. No surprise here. I did go with the Terminator shirt to kind of complete this Hollywood, as well as the Hollywood Hogan with the kind of just accessory swap to kind of clean them up, have some differentiation here. But all these turned out great. I'm very happy with them. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope they have inspired you to kind of come up with some other custom fix-up ideas for your Hulk Hogan figures or some other figures for your collection, because it doesn't necessarily mean painting and swapping, you know, different torsos all the time to have a fix-up. Sometimes it could be easily done with a simple accessory swap or just a plain head swap or boot swap. But anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video review. Congratulations again to Hulk Hogan. Happy anniversary. 40 years is an amazing feat. And I will catch you all on the next video.